bring you a hunt this morning. It's probably 5:10, 5:20 in the morning. Getting ready to walk into the stand. I'm trying to be quiet, but I'm not a quiet person. Get in there. Hopefully I can shoot a deer. Be the first deer of my life. This is the 6th hunt I've been on this year. And let's hope for the best, y'all. Appreciate it. We'll get back at you when we get back at it. Alright, y'all. I tried to bring you a hunt this morning. Had a very interesting morning, man. Just a ton of emotions went through my mind this morning. That's just my luck. Started talking and I heard something run off. But anyways, we did have an opportunity to shoot a small doe this morning, passed on it. Didn't want to shoot something real small. I've never killed a deer in my life. So my boy's been taking me and my wife hunting this year. I've been on quite a few hunts. Just never pulled the trigger. Sorry, keep hearing noises off in the distance. But anyways, on the walk in this morning, it is just a straight walk into this stand, maybe a quarter mile in the woods, and we got here somewhere between 5:10, 5:20. You know, it's pitch black dark. I had a flashlight to walk in with. Son, I got lost. I'm talking like deep woods, might need to call for help, lost. And I have no idea how I done it. I got off the trail somehow, got in the thick stuff, couldn't find the trail. Now I was only lost for probably 20 minutes, but I was making a ton of noise just trying to get back to where I could find my way out of here. I ended up backtracking because I was able to see a light. I had no idea where the light was coming from, but I just started heading towards the light. I probably walked a good 5 minutes towards the light and just happened by luck, just the Lord looking out for me, come across the trail that I was on. Man, I was so happy to find a trail. Once I got on the trail, sorry, keep hearing stuff, hoping that a deer will walk back out. Once I got on the trail, I was so freaking happy. And yesterday was Thanksgiving, and of course you know what happens on Thanksgiving. We ate a ton of food. And I guess I was so excited, I had to take a monster dump. So, the crazy thing is on the trail, out in the middle of the woods, there's a random toilet just sitting out in the middle of the woods. Why, I have no idea. So I had to use that sucker. So I was using it. Happy to be back on the trail. Also didn't want to try to scare any more deer that I've already scared off. Shut my light off and everything like that. As soon as I went to do my business, something just scurried off right behind me. I mean, like literally scared the crap out of me. And man, I didn't know what to do. So I was reaching for my light. It's a freaking armadillo. I mean, it like literally scared the crap out of me. So anyways, I finished my business. Finally made it to the stand. Like I said, I didn't know what was going on, man. I thought I was going to have to call for help. I mean, my son is just across the street in another stand. We do have cell service, but I did not want to have to call somebody. But it was getting to that point. Got in the stand, and I mean, man, I made a ton of noise getting in here because I was more worried about living than, you know, not making noise. So finally made it into the stand, got in the stand, got the gun situated, everything set down. Well, it couldn't have been 2 minutes after being in the stand. Deer were on both sides of me. I mean, but it was still pitch black dark, and I couldn't see them. I could see their silhouette just a little bit. Of course, couldn't get a shot off or anything like that. But then, you know, later on when it started lightening up, we had that doe walk out. As the doe was down there eating, I did put the scope on it a couple times, but like I say, it was just too small. You know, my guess, maybe 80 pounds. I did want to shoot it, I ain't gonna lie, but I was able to refrain. I just didn't want to take anything out, harvest anything that was too small. We'll just let it grow. And if I don't get one this year, I'll get it next year. I still got the whole month of December to come out here with them and shoot a deer, and my wife also. So hopefully that'll happen. Normally I wouldn't post a video like this where there's not much on it. I mean, I've had quite a few videos where there is deer, you know, that we've seen, just not worthy of shooting. But I kind of felt like the story on this one was a little bit better. And, you know, you meet them people out in the world that, you know, every time they tell you the story, they're kind of the hero in the end of it. Well, I'm kind of the opposite of that, man. Anytime I get a chance to go hunting, fishing, anything like that, I go, but I'm not the hero in the end of all my stories, you know. I have issues, and whenever we get to go do something and it halfway works out, I'm extremely grateful. So I'm not the guy that's going to tell you a story or show you my YouTube footage that always works out perfect, because I'm not that guy. But anyways, I just thought it was an interesting story. Wanted to share it with you. Talking about not being the guy that's a hero. When the GoPro was filming the doe that was down there, and I was filming all this on a GoPro, which hunting videos on a GoPro, I say, is not that good, because you can't zoom in. If I was able to zoom in, I could have shown you a lot better picture of that doe. But as I noticed, wanted to make sure the camera was still filming, it was filming upside down. I don't know why GoPro does that. You know, maybe it's a feature where you can turn the camera sideways or something and it'll level out, but it was literally filming 180 degrees upside down. So I ended up shutting the camera off, turning it back on, and it filmed correctly, but by that time the doe was gone. But anyways, Addison will probably walk in here and check his cameras. If there's a picture of the doe that was down there, we'll maybe put that on the video also. Maybe show you some footage of checking the other spots or something like that. I'm not 100% sure what we'll edit in or edit out of this video, but I just thought it was interesting. Like I say, man, I went from scared to happy. Maybe it's me not being a experienced hunter, but every noise I got to check it out. Had a ginormous gray and black, I guess they're called fox squirrels. Man, that sucker sounded like a bulldozer coming through the forest there a minute ago. But anyways, about to get out of the deer stand. This is the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday. About to head home, help my wife do some more cooking. Maybe go out and do some shopping. Have no idea. Looking maybe tomorrow we're going to head back down to, we've been to Charleston a bunch. We went to Buford not yesterday, the day before yesterday, and done some fishing. I still got to edit that video. It turned out to be a pretty good trip. And then I think we're going to head to Edisto tomorrow, me and the wife, and take the kayaks out and try to hook into something. She loves to chase redfish and trout. I'd like to catch a big old shark from the kayak. Never hooked into a shark from the kayak. So not saying it's a good idea. And like I say, I'm one of them guys where most of the time when I do something, it don't work out. So let's hope that does. All right, y'all. I'm going to let you go, and we will get back at you.